Hi, this is Eileen Fernandez-Parker from Cultivating the Learning. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can get your data from a Google form into a spreadsheet. And I'm also going to show you how you can copy the form and so that you can create like a pre-test, post-test, same form as the assessment, and then send the second spreadsheet into the first spreadsheet as a second tab. So if that sounds confusing, just wait and see. So here we have a questions side for this form where I can see all of the questions and I can build my form. And over here it says responses and there are 23 respondents. So when I click on that side, I can see both summary responses and individual responses. With the summary, I get nice charts and graphs this way that you can share with students and with faculty because no names are identified here. You can also look at answers in an anonymous form here if you wanted to. If you wanted to, however, see individual responses, you would click on the individual side and you can actually see one person's response to each question. But that's really hard to track. So what we want to do is we want to go over to this green icon here that is for Google Sheets, and there is a pop-up name that says View Responses in Sheets. So I've already created this spreadsheet, and so you can see that now all of the information dumps in here so that I can sort it, I can filter it, I can do conditional formatting. Down here, the name of the form responses 1 is the default name for the spreadsheet tab. So now what I want to show you is, let's say you want to do pre-test, post-test, and you want it to be in the same spreadsheet. I'm going to go up here to this More button, and when I click on that, I'm going to choose Make a Copy. I want it to go into the same folder, so I'm not going to move it. And right now, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want it to be called copy of PL1. I'm going to say that it's the post PL1, the same way I would call it a post-test or a pre-test, post-test. So I'm just going to call it post. I want it to go inside rubrics, and I'm going to hit OK. And you can see up here, now I've got 2 tabs, one for the original and then one for post. Okay? So now I have my second form. It's identical to the first, except for that here it says post right here, and it says post up here on the name. And the data does not copy over. So I have no responses yet, 0 responses. However, I can create my spreadsheet right now before anyone responds. And this is where, instead of choosing the default create a new spreadsheet, I want to select an existing spreadsheet. And then I have to select the spreadsheet that I want it to go into. And this is the original one. It's the PL1 self-assessment responses. So I'm going to select this. And now what you should see is it's the same as the original one. It's the PL1 self-assessment. But down here, now I have form responses 2 and I have form responses 1. So here is 1 and here is 2. And normally I'd want them to be in chronological order. So I can just click on this tab and I can drag it over. I can also double click on it and I can call this post responses. And this one can be called pre-responses or whatever you want. So again, just as a quick review, when you're in Google Forms, you're going to click on this green button and you're either going to choose to create a new spreadsheet or you're going to choose to put it in an existing spreadsheet.